Hi folks, welcome to this week's Miss Icar Studio visit. I'm so excited to share with you all of this new work that we have been working on in the studio. You're probably wondering, what are you looking at right now? Well, my friends, you are looking at our working board of images and concepts and collages that we have been assembling, shooting, and putting together for new canvas pieces, banner pieces, resin pieces, and we ultimately will be putting this whole thing together in a show. Now, the work that's all featured in this show is going to be centered around themes of play and comfort and value and just overall feel good stuff that gets into even like a childlike state of really being held, really being free, and really being able to move through spaces feeling safe and supported. And we are doing this primarily under iconography and revisioning pieces of things put together in a different way. And so we are super excited to share our process this week and some of the concepts and things that we have been working on to get this show together. Welcome to the beginnings of the Church of Expansion. That's a working title. We're still trying to figure out exactly what we're going to call this group of work. But these pieces, well, what you're currently seeing are mock-up and prototypes of banners that we are working on. Now, the banner idea kind of came from wanting to be able to display work that can be seen from far away, but also a little bit has its roots in church, in traditional churches. When I was younger, my mother used to make the banners for the church that she attended. And I always thought those banners were so cool. It always tripped me out how big they were when they were down in front of us and how tiny they were when you saw them like across the church. And I just thought it was a really neat way to convey a message. So we decided to put these messages together as part of this group, a part of this group of work for the Church of Expansion, including like enjoy, eat, breathe, sleep, shit. Everything else is optional. They're reminders to tap into just the core of humanity and simplicity, and basically pay attention to where you're going. Pay attention to how that we're moving and getting together with each other. And I know connection can be challenging in this time, but there are ways to connect, and it's important that we defend joy and support good vibes and all of that good stuff. And ultimately, the revolution will be internalized. So we're moving together with these banners. Oh yeah, and don't forget the palms, because these are just prototypes. We're actually printing and embroidering and doing all of this stuff, and they will be palmed and fringed out. Yes, and Matilda. You know what? We're going to get back to Matilda because we've been working on her too, but that's not what I want to talk about at this moment. So the Church of Expansion is a multi-part project. There's the banners, and there is also a collaborative project that we worked on with Erin Patrice O'Brien. We went through her archives, and basically we are collaging and remixing her images of various celebrities: Janelle Monáe, Rihanna, Missy, Erica Badu, basically people who are culture icons. And we realize that part of value, freedom, joy, all of these things is having this expansion. It's being able to see yourself and the possibilities of where one can go. Iconography is so important in the way that we relate to the world, and it has a lot of value. And when thinking about value, it's important to imagine yourself, your community, your surroundings as what you want them, intend them, or you want them to be, how you move forward and how you interact with them on a daily basis. So that also led us to remixing dilapidated structures. One of the buildings that we photographed was the Bach building in Philadelphia, which used to be a school, and we had a chance to run through and photograph this building that's currently converted into artist studios, and basically remix and imagine that building as well, with just the possibilities of anything. Anything has value. Anything, it all depends on the way that it's shaped, even decrepit buildings. So now we're back at Matilda. All right. So I started this character in 2009, and this character was created as an iconography. It was created to basically create a little something cute that reminded me of me and my friends. And there was merchandise, there was goods, there were stickers. She had all these variations, but I always wanted to make her move. I always saw her as an animation. And so we finally had the chance to sit in the studio and make her move. We got together last summer with Tanya Farmer, who is an amazing yoga instructor, and set out to create this project in which Tanya teaches Matilda how to do yoga. And it was a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work, but we've currently literally been hand stop motioning Matilda to match these yoga moves. And it's been pretty fun and pretty challenging, considering that she doesn't even have elbows and stuff, like, and her head's super huge. But yeah, so that's the project. And we figured if you wanted to be fly, you want to dress like Matilda. So we would come out with a yoga line in addition to Matilda. But manufacturing has been a bit challenging in these times, so we might put that on hold for now. But the video with Matilda, the 15-minute video, should be out pretty soon. We're just getting some of the voice parts right, and I can't wait to share it with you. Thanks so much for attending this Miss Icar Studio visit, and I hope you enjoyed the new work.